Hello everyone, Deathly Thorn here for another episode. This time we're going to be teaching you how to make honeycombs in Rust. So, as you know, in Rust, you have your base, and you want to be able to protect it to the best of your ability. Now, you can always just keep it the same, keep it hollow. If someone breaks through there's only one wall of protection, and then your main room is right there. Which you can do. It is a cheap way to protect your base, but if you're going to get raided, like 9 times out of 10, they're going to get into your main loot room, and you don't want that. You want to be able to protect your base. One of the best and probably the cheapest ways to protect your base is through honeycombs. And in this video, I'm going to be teaching you all what you need to know about honeycombing. Before we continue further, as of course, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe to see more Rust tutorials or other tutorials in any other games. If you have any suggestions for anything that you would want me to teach you in any specific game, please put it in the comment section below and I'll get to it as soon as I can. Now, first, obviously, you want to have your first foundation of your base. Recommend, for this just demonstration, we're just going to make it about a 4 by, how about a 2 by 2, alright? This is the best we can go for right now, alright? So imagine, like, okay, let's just use this as an example, that this is your base. Alright, let's use this as an example. This is your base right now, alright? Now, if we get a door in here, let's say, I don't know, let's just get a metal door in here. Alright, let's say this is your base, okay? It's pretty good. It's got a good enough room, but really there's only there's one wall and boom, there's your loot room, or there's only one door and then they can get in. You want to be able to have protection on your base. So there's many different ways you can do honeycombing. When I first started the game and when I first started honeycombing, I did this. This is not really a smart idea, but I did this. That could work as a honeycomb. You could very well do that, but it is a little bit more expensive than it really needs to be. It will drain a lot of your resources doing that, but technically this could count as a honeycomb if you really want to go that way. If anything, though, the upkeep is going to be higher and it might just look like a bigger base. You might have more of a chance of getting raided if it's like this, because people have more of a chance of raiding your base if it looks bigger and fatter. So you want to try to keep it as skinny as possible. So I recommend doing it this way instead. Instead of doing it like a square, do it like a triangle, like this. And this way, it has individual protection. Now, it has the exact same, probably, protection as the square one, but it uses so much little resources, it's not even funny. Not to mention, if they only break into this area here, they can only access this wall right here. So, unlike this one, where if they would be able to get into the other section of the walls, well, this one just cuts it in half. So it's a lot easier, so it protects a lot more for a lot less. And of course, obviously, you cut it off with the roofs, and then there you go. You got extra protection on your base already. Now, for roofing is also very much important because of the fact that some people, especially considering roofs are weaker than foundations, that people tend to go through roofs as well. And alright, I know this is a honeycomb video, but I'm just gonna give you guys a tip. When you're upgrading your base, always upgrade your roof first. It is the most vulnerable area of your base, and you want to make sure it's protected the most. And then after your roof is upgraded, make sure to always upgrade your walls next. Foundations should always be last in your upgrading process. Now there you go. This is your fully kitted out base and for protection. Now you also, after you upgrade everything, you also want to get yourself some honeycomb on your roof. Now, also, when I first started out this game, I did this and just added an extra layer. At that point, you might as well just furnish it out and make it a second floor. But if you are done with your floor, like you're done going up to your rooftop, you don't want to expand it anymore, and you don't want a roof access to your roof, the best way to do it is just simply do as followed, basically. Do like a half wall, like this. And then fill it in as followed as well. And fill it up as much as you can. And then you should be able to just simply fill it in like this. and it uses so much less resources, and it's an extra layer of honeycomb, and it protects just as much as a regular flooring or a regular wall would, and it's a lot cheaper for your base. And as well as honeycomb, as much as we did to protect the outside of the layer, it only really counts as one person needs to get through one door, and then they get to your loot room. So most people know this in the game, but also make sure to have an airlock of some sort, either square or a triangle. It really doesn't really much matter, but always have extra layers on your doors, so when the raiders are coming to attack you through your doors, you want to make sure you have enough doors to protect you, or that they run out of resources in the attempt to raid you. So maybe about like 3, maybe something like that. 3 protection. And in total, they would have to get through 4 doors to get to you. Some type of airlock like that, and it should protect you very well. Now, if you have this type of layout for your base, obviously you want to expand it to your own desire. Windows, power, turrets, all the type of stuff you want to add into your base. You can do it as you want. But this type of way of upgrading your base is the most cheapest and most effective way at protecting your base. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you want any more suggestions on how to build or upgrade your bases, or any other suggestions for games, let me know in the comments, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!